Band-maid is a Japanese hard rock heavy metal band often associated with quiet metal and considered part of the visual kei subgenre of Algora kei, started by the Elodious, due to the band's metal aesthetic they wear in their music videos and live performances. The band is also part of the Japanese all-female rock metal band boom, which has seen other bands welling in popularity as well and gaining recognition in the West, such as the aforementioned Elodious, Scandal, Fate Gear, Love Bites, Mary's Blood, Cynthia, and Dollbox. World Domination was released on February 14, 2018 and is the band's 5th album, barely just a year after the band's 4th album, 2017's Just Bring It. The album charted at number 9 on the Oricon and at number 7 on the Japanese Billboard charts, doing 2 times better than the aforementioned Just Bring It. While this album did not chart in the West, this album did help bring the band's popularity in the West, with both this album and Just Bring It that were ones that introduced many in the West to this band, with some review channels of the rock community, like The Rock Critic, reviewing this album, giving it high praise. In fact, it made it on his Best Album of the Year 2018 list. But what do I think of the album? Well, for starters, I will be reviewing the Standard Edition, which comes with 15 tracks, not 14. I will go through this album track by track and give you my thoughts. Also, for this review, I will give you my interpretation of lyrics on all the songs that have an English translation. The first track, I Can't Live Without You, the opening track in this has strong riffs, and the drumming on the song reminds me of Metallica. There are some nice panning with the guitars in the second verse, and a great solo from Konami is always welcome. The lyrics of the song appear to be about longing for affection from someone. The second track, Play, opens with a strong bass riff, and the bass from Misa really takes charge in the song. The song has a groove, and it does not slow down in the chorus. The fact the chorus goes faster, somehow. The drumming from Akane complements Misa well. Konami gets a few moments to shine in this song too. Saki gives a great vocal performance in this track, and the lyrics have a very message that's okay to feel emotion, positive and negative, and that you not let fire stop you from your dreams. The third track, One and Only, opens with a synth that's very reminiscent of a lot of anime openings, and has a nice reverb on Saki's vocals at the start of the song. The bridge takes very blues-like sound, and they also is the first catchy song on the record. And by the third chorus, I was actually humming the song. The lyrics, it appears to be shift between two people, a person who's suffering from depression and someone who is close to them that's helping them out. This is a song that I can see definitely be inspired by a TV drama, as one viewer commented on my Just Bring It review. Domination is a song that has a fantastic music video. It is one of my favorite music videos ever, and if you've not seen it, you should check it out. This is also my favorite Band-maid song. There's just so much I love about this song. The mix of the panning is great. The guitarists Konami and Miku play off each other very well in the song. The drums add an extra punch to the song. Saki also gives a very phenomenal vocal performance and has the right amount of distortion, grit, and volume to the voice. The chorus is very catchy and may be Band-maid's best chorus yet. Miku complements this with her backing vocals as well. The lyrics are the best Band-maid has ever done. The song deals with a lot of things, such as people who will hate you no matter what you do, critics and fans who always have their own expectations what bands should be and then get upset when they do something different, or get upset if they stick in the same style, keeping the band in the catch-22. It also happens that sees them questioning themselves if their success is long-term or 15 minutes of fame. This song also gets semi-political with its criticism of how we're obsessed with negativity, not just with the things that they show in their music video, but with the things like artist feuds. But the band decides that they're not going to try to stay relevant. They're going to dominate and change the status quo, and that they have fans who always support them no matter what. And this isn't related to the view, but why is the audio quality on the music video for the song so low? The fifth track, Fate, has a nice groove to it, driven by Misa's bass. The chorus makes a great use of vocal compression. The song is, for whatever reason, makes me think of Pantera, even though they're very different genre-wise from Band-maid, and the lyrics definitely add up that Pantera feel to it, with very much a don't mess with me and you'll regret it kind of attitude. I don't know who would pick a fight with Band-maid, but I'm pretty sure Band-maid already won the beef. Spirit is the sixth track, and I love Konami in the chorus. There's something about the instrumentation in the second verse that I just absolutely love. It could be the whole delayed feel of everything, and the bridge has a nice breakdown where if, obviously, I don't know if she would, but if Saki really wanted to, she could get away with attempting scream vocals there if she really wanted to. I am also a fan of the double kick during the guitar solo. There's something, the song is about keeping on to hope, or holding on to hope, even when being depressed. And as a note, lyrics are not present on tracks 7 through 10, so I will not be going over lyrics on those tracks. Rock in Me is the 7th track and features a completely different vocal performance, and I'm not entirely sure it's Saki singing the vocals or Miku. If it's her or even her just sharing it with Miko, that's impressive. Her voice sounds a lot different on this song from what I've heard of Band-maid thus far. And as for the song itself, it's a very fun rock song with digital hand claps and very much a song to get the crowd involved in their live shows with the claps and the shouts of hey throughout the song. The 8th track, Clang, Konami kicks off with a strong guitar riff, and she takes strong in this one. Well, excuse me, not guitar riff, but the point is she takes it strong in this one. Another song that I would see the crowd getting involved in is the use, and it also has the use of the millennial whoop, which I won't be mad about since Band-maid isn't abusing it on every song, and it works here. Drums add a fast tempo to the song. Turn Me On is the 9th track and is very much like an 80s metal song. The song has a very badass groove to it, and Saki's vocals give off a very tough rock and roll attitude. And before the guitar solo, Misa and Konami work off each other, exchanging riffs. Track 10 is Carry On Living. This song, the chorus, reminds me a lot of the song Masturbation by Visual Kei band Datarama. Both songs are prioritizing emphasis on the hi-hat in the chorus, but unlike that song, this song uses a lot more words in the chorus, and this is probably one of the lesser complex sounding songs on this record, but does not mean it's not enjoyable by any means. The 11th track is Daydreaming, and it was the lead single of this album. And it slows down the album as one of the album's 2 ballads. This ballad is miles better than Ooh Parts, which was the ballad from the last album. And if you want to hear my thoughts on that song, watch my Just Bring It review. This song does remind me of U2 at some points. I like the slow and soft digital hand claps in the first verse, and the claps replaced by the soft drums from Akane in the second verse. The guitar solo adds very much passion, helps emotion to the song. It gives the song soul. The third chorus and drumming by Akane really helps close the song with power. The lyrics remind me of the song Kagefumi by the Gazette, and it could have the same meaning in the lyrics, a couple committing suicide to be together in the afterlife. Or it could not be that dark and just really be about finding someone after finally being with someone after being in love with them for so long. Animorne is the second and final ballad of the album, which is even at a slower pace than Dreamin' was, is what I'd say if I was just talking about the first verse. Holy crap. That guitar solo after the chorus comes in just comes out of nowhere. I was completely blindsided. It was unexpected, and I love it. This song is very much slowly building up. The other guitar solo takes place right after the second chorus and has a very bluesy approach. And the 2 stylistically different solos from Konami equals awesome in my book. The lyrics of the song I can't quite give a definitive thought on, so forgive me for being vague, but it appears to be someone someone passing away in a relationship, or someone who's desperate for affection. The 13th track, Alive or Dead, is a song that has an attitude to it. Saki's vocals in the first verse have a very nice reverb effect on them. The second verse accompanies reverb, has a reverb and compression, to give her vocals a microphone effect, or those like speakers that you'll see at like rallies and stuff. Also, I know I'm repeating myself, but hey, it's not my fault that all of Konami's guitar solos are amazing. The lyrics are about being obsessed with other bands by their appearance, sex appeal, rather than music, and how not to be held back even by the opinion of trolls on the internet. Dice is the third and final song of the album to have a music video, and the 15th track. This was one of my favorite Band-maid songs. It's catchy, as it's very much driven by Misa. The Konami plays along to the bass, and the song has a very pop-punk feel to the chorus, like something from Relient K. It's also a great performance from Saki, and the backing vocals from Miko are good too. And the rest have an attitude in them to them. Lyrics are very subtly about sex. If it's about a couple or a one-night thing, that's more of you to determine. 15. Honey is the album's final track and is actually a cover song from Visual K band Mook. The song opens with a synth, giving it a very trance feel, something like from Crossfaith, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, or Seasons of Ghost. The synth transition into Band-maid works well thanks to Akane. I have not heard the original song until hearing this song, which I went back to listen to the original, and I have to say, this is a damn good cover. In fact, it's one of the few covers that, in my opinion, is even better than the original, with, of course, no disrespect to Mook. But after hearing this song, you can tell the band are fans of this band and pulled all stops on this one. This song has the DNA of the original, but Band-maid pulled all the stops here with their sound and double kick in the drums during this guitar solo that's so reminiscent of metalcore. In fact, it reminds me of another Gazette song, Ugly, only this time the drums and the kicks in this drum are somehow faster than the ones in Ugly. Band-maid tried to do a lot with this song, and everything somehow worked. And now for my overall thoughts. This album not only shows the band is not suffering from fatigue from all their music releases, but shows they are getting better. They did not release a follow-up to Just Bring It. They released the new standard for the band. This album improves on Just Bring It on every single shape, way, and form. This album has every instrument and the vocals dominating throughout the record. The lyrics are even better than the last record and feel a lot more personal and are great at telling the story. The theme of this album is not just to be okay and follow the status quo, but to be the status quo and always improve yourself, even in failure. This album may not be as catchy as Just Bring It, but the album has a much deeper sound than its predecessor. This is honestly one of the best albums of 2018, so I completely agree with the rock critic on this one. They told us they were bringing it in 2017, and now they're dominating the world. I give this album a perfect score of 10 out of 10. My favorite songs in this album were I Can't Live Without You, Play, Fate, Domination, Rockin' Me, Carry On Living, Daydreaming, Amore, Dice, and Honey. What's next for Band-maid? How can they follow up this album? They released a few singles after this album, which, by the way, I will be reviewing. So they're not going anywhere anytime soon. They are here to stay, and they are here to dominate. I cannot wait to see what this band does in 2019. Band-maid, if you're listening, please do a full North American tour that includes the East Coast. I know it's a long shot, but I really want to see Band-maid do the Super Bowl halftime show as well. And what was your thoughts on this record? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want me to review, let me know what you want to review as well in the comments below. And that is all I have to say. And I will reply to your comments as you leave them. And thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this review.